Alright guys, so I just got this delivered by UPS, and I'm a little afraid to open it. This is from Amazon Warehouse, so it's a return that somebody ordered and then ended up returning. You know, obvious, right? But my shirt is not going to stay up. I'm a little nervous that it's going to be like broken or something. So, and this is the picture frame for the diamond painting I'm doing of Ella. So if it's broken, I'm going to be really upset because I'm going to be done with her diamond painting probably tonight at the very latest. And obviously I don't want it to be broken. So looks good to me. So it's a 20 by 28 inch picture frame, and that will hold the 50 by 70, I believe is what I ended up ordering, picture diamond painting of Ella. So I'm really excited. That one's almost, like I said, it's almost done. I should be done with it today. I'll show you guys here in a few minutes how far of progress I've made on it, because I haven't shown it in a little while. But like I said yesterday, I think it was, this wasn't supposed to come until Wednesday. It's only Tuesday. And I ended up working on it a lot last night. Got more done than I was expecting to last night. I got about a section and a half. Usually I only get about a section, you know, done each night. But I finished the section that I started, and then I cut the other section in half so that I could leave half of it covered up with the cover for the adhesive. Otherwise dirt and stuff could get into it, and I mean it could still get into what I have uncovered right now, because I couldn't get the paper to stick back down because obviously there's diamonds scattered throughout it, but it's pretty much at least halfway done with diamonds of that section. I was making sure Tim was going over to work and he didn't have to stop back here before taking you guys back to show you. But yeah, so this is the frame that I got. Like I said, it's a poster frame. It says it's 50.8 centimeters by 70.1. So I think my diamond painting's 50 by 70. I'll have to double check and make sure, but it's a 20 by 28 inch picture frame. So it's my biggest picture frame yet, my biggest diamond painting yet. But I'm super excited to see it once it's framed. I don't know where I'm gonna hang it yet, but I know that this one here had to be put in a picture frame because the diamonds kept falling off, like I was telling you guys. They keep falling off in certain spots where the adhesive is not the best, so I just want to cover it and get it in a frame so I don't lose diamonds constantly. Alexa, turn on cubby light. Boom, let there be light, she said. Let me move my blanket. Actually, so you guys hear. Don't mind Seinfeld. We have disc in the DVD player. So my blanket's a little dirty, but that's alright. Now let me grab this. I'm dropping stuff. It was my roller that I used to push the diamonds down onto the glue. What are you doing? You going to school?
I'm in school. Yeah.
So this is how far I've gotten. It's just about done. Like I said, I did this section last night. I did from like here down. And then you guys can see there's some diamonds placed here. There's some that are missing. I got about half of this section done. So my plan was to finish this section last night and then move on to this section here. But I got done with this section at like 1 o'clock, and I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit more. So I ended up putting all of these ones in, and I have about half of this section and then the rest of this section here. That is obviously not done at all. But I should have this done tonight, and then I should be able to get it framed tonight. Yeah, I got a 70 by 50. I'm loving how it's turning out. I think she turned out so good. Like her colors and everything. It looks, you know, better from further away. But the other ones that I've seen, like custom ones, they have a lot of red and like orangey hues in the like picture. But hers turned out so well. So it's got some pink, you guys can see. It's got some like white, peach. There is red around her lips, but you know, obviously. And then her hair right here has some red in it, but from a distance it just looks like her hair. But when you look closer, you guys can see it's like red and brown. I just think it turned out so cute. And then there's red up here too, the darker shades of her hair, like where the light was hitting it differently. I just think it turned out so cute. You can definitely see her bow matches her dress. And overall, I am obsessed. I cannot even deal with how perfect that this has turned out to be. This is the picture that I used. And it looks just like that, in my opinion. It doesn't look pixely, it looks perfect to me. And that's the risk with diamond paintings that you get custom made or even buy online. If you get them too small for the picture that you use, it gets really pixely and distorted and just doesn't look like the picture when it's completed. I see in my one diamond painting group a lot. People do like Disney princesses, and it's got all like the Disney princesses in it. There's Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Moana, Cinderella, like all of them. I think I already said Cinderella, but you know, all of the Disney princesses, and their faces just don't come out because it's too much detail for that small of a picture. So when I ordered this one, I wanted, like, I knew that the bigger you ordered it, the better the details would be. I'm so glad I went with the 50 or 70 by 50. I think it turned out so well. I just have that little bit left that I need to do, and I am just so happy and blown away with how it turned out. So I am so happy. Like, it could have turned out so bad, but it didn't. Like, the fact that it turned out the way that it did makes my heart extremely happy. I need to... Tim's printing a little, like, bin to fit in his drawers. Ella is out here doing only knows what. Careful, you're gonna fall. I want to go get something. Well, I still have something to drink in the bedroom. I want to get something to eat, get Ella something to eat, sit down, edit. I need to restart a print on my printer. I have our winter coats in the washer, so I don't know what's going on, but I think I've told you guys before, I have this like really weird rash. It's on my forearms here. It's not on the rest of my arms. It starts from like here and goes down to my wrist. It's not on my hands anywhere. It's not on the back of my arms. It's not up on my face, but it is on my neck, on my chest, up until like this point right here. It goes up and around my neck a little bit, but it's not on my back. It's not on my upper arms. It's not on the back side of my arms. It's just on my forearm here, and my neck and like chest region. I don't know what it's from. Me and Tim were sitting down last night trying to think of different things, whether I started eating a different food, whether I started wearing anything different, like body wash, shampoo, anything like that. Clothing, any new clothing that I haven't washed or anything like that. And the only thing I could think of, there's two things, is when my sister-in-law went with me up to Erie, we stopped at a pet store and I held a couple of puppies. But I had a hoodie on, so I don't think that would have any effect. And I've also been wearing my heavy coat lately, like my winter coat. And that I wore last year, so it's not like new, but it's new for this year, you know. I kept it in a tote and put it in storage. And that's the only thing I can think of, is maybe something got on my coat and then I didn't wash it when we brought it back because it still smelled fine. I don't know. Our coats are both in the washer now because I'm not, like, Tim hasn't worn his heavy coat yet. He's been wearing his heated Milwaukee jacket. But he wanted to start wearing his coat, but he pulled it out of the tote earlier, saw it looked a little dusty. So I just decided to wash his too. I was like, well, you'll just have to power through today and then you can start wearing your heavy coat tomorrow, because like, he doesn't have as sensitive skin as I do, so I don't think it would affect him. But if it is our winter coats, we might as well just go ahead and get them washed. That's the only thing I can think of. I haven't started eating any new foods that I haven't had before. The only thing new that I've started eating is the State Fair corn dogs, as opposed to the Great Value corn dogs. But those I started eating after I got the rash, so it's not the corn dogs. I don't know what's going on, but it's really like itchy, and you guys can see my neck is like red from it, and it's super itchy. They're not like open sores or anything, they're just small little irritating bumps. And like, I don't even know if I can get a picture, like an image of it on my camera. You guys can see how it looks bumpy. It's mainly up here at the crease of my elbow because that's where it's really itchy at. But you guys can see it's not on the back of my arm here. It's not on the back of this arm, but it's on the other side of this arm. I don't know what's going on, but it's driving me nuts. I've tried taking a shower, I've tried everything except for washing my winter coat. So that's the only thing left that I can think of that it could be that I haven't rectified a situation for. So I have our coats in the washer. Tim was like, have you tried any new fabric softeners, detergents, like the fireworks that you use, like the scent boosters, dryer sheets? I was like, no. The dryer sheets, scent boosters, the fabric softener, and the laundry detergent are all the same thing that I've been using. Same scent, same brand, same everything. Well, you know, different bottles that I've dumped in, but it's all the same brand, all the same scent that I've been using since at least the beginning of summer this year. So I've been using it for at least 4 or 5 months. I can't think of anything else of what it could be, and it's driving me nuts. I'm so itchy. So I will let you guys know. I'm gonna get in the shower in a little bit after Tim gets home and after Ella goes to bed, because I don't like to get a shower when she's awake and home alone, you know, and it's just me and her. She gets into too much stuff that, so after she goes to bed tonight, I'm gonna go in and get a shower and like really use an exfoliating scrub, try to help this, and then lotion up real good after I get out of the shower. But he's even gone as, like, Tim has even gone as far as, well, what about your hand sanitizer? You were using that wood smelling one the other day. It's mahogany teak wood. I was like, well, I've been using that one for at least a month now. It's almost empty at this point. And he's like, well, what about the new ones that you just bought? I was like, I just started using that one today. And this rash has been here for about a week, so I don't think it's gonna be that either. So don't know. We're trying to figure it out. I still need to figure out where to put these little trees at. The orange, a purple, a pink, and a red. And then you've got a light green, a tealish green, a darker green, and then a blue. I don't know where to put them. I was going to put them all on Ella's dresser, but I think that would be way too many for on top of her dresser. These were only $5 each. I thought they were really cute. But I'm going to eat some food, find some food first. I don't know what I want to eat. Maybe have a couple of cheese sticks. I don't know, I hate trying to figure out something to eat because I never know what to make. Tim refilled his orange juices and it's been driving me nuts because he doesn't have the labels all facing out. I've just been trying to keep things so organized and he's just not helping. But I'm gonna go see about getting some food here and catch up with you guys in a little bit after I edit and everything. Alright, so I'm getting ready to fold my laundry and everything. But I've gotten quite a few questions since the weather has gotten colder here. How I'm never cold. Because I'm always in tank tops, and seemingly never anything else. And honestly, it never even occurred to me that that would be a question. And don't get me wrong, when I go outside, generally I put another shirt on plus my jackets, you know. Unless, like, yesterday I just ran up to Walmart real quick. I didn't even go into the store, so I just kept my cami on and put a jacket over top because I didn't plan on getting out of the car. But it never occurred to me that people would be curious as to why I'm only ever in camis. And how I'm not cold. Well, I always have pants on when I'm in the house. Well, 9 times out of 10 I have pants on. Unless I am still in my nightgown from the night before. But generally I'm in pants and a tank top here. Like, that's exactly what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing my yoga pants. Not jeans today because I'm not going anywhere. Generally I wear my jeans when I'm going out. And I keep my yoga pants for when I'm at home. So I didn't, you know, never crossed my mind. And then I got a couple of questions about it and I was like, you know, I never thought about it. So the reason why I am like always in pants and a tank top and I'm not cold is because we keep our house between 70 and 75 generally is our go-to temperature in the winter, like during the colder months. Come winter when there's snow outside, it's constantly snowing and it gets into the like single digits and the negatives in the temperature wise, I do get cold. I will generally put on my robe or a jacket or something and wear it around inside. But I just, 70, 75 is like the perfect temperature for me, and if it could stay 70 to 75 all year round, I'd be set for life. I don't like when it's above, like, I think 72 in the summertime is a great temperature. But obviously it gets way hotter than that. Way too hot for me. And, you know, I don't like the heat. But I also don't like the bitter cold. That's why between 70 and 75 is a really good temperature for me. And then obviously days when I'm inside, I do a lot of cleaning. And so as I clean, I get hot. You know, just from being up, doing stuff, running back and forth between rooms, taking care of Ella, doing dishes, doing laundry, sweeping floors, vacuuming, mopping, all kinds of stuff like that. I get really warm when I do that. So generally, when that happens, I will get dressed like how I am, pants and a cami, and then I will generally turn the heat down to about 65. And then I also make sure that Ella has pants on, a long sleeve shirt, and possibly socks. And I keep an eye on her throughout the day as I clean. So if I get too hot, I can turn the heat down, or if she gets too cold, I can turn it back up a little bit. You know, I always keep ourselves in mind. I don't just think, well, I'm hot, she must be hot, because obviously I'm up doing stuff, so I'm going to be hotter than she is. And it works for us. She never comes out and complains that she's cold. She doesn't come and complain that she's hot. You know, she will tell you if she's cold or if she's hot. But she never has an issue. If she does get a little cold, then like I said, I will make sure I either turn the heat up or add socks to her outfit or what have you, just to help keep her a little bit warmer. But generally I don't have to do that. But yeah, so as I clean, you know, just like I said, from running back and forth, because when I clean, I've told you guys before, I spot clean. I don't stay in the same place, like in the same room and clean all the time. I'll be cleaning up the kitchen, I find something that belongs in the bedroom, so I'll go put that away and start cleaning up the bedroom. I'll find something that belongs in the laundry room, and then I'll come out here, I'll start doing laundry. Generally when I do laundry, I'll finish it, go to put it away, and be like I'll go to put the towels in the bathroom, I'll put them away, and then start cleaning the bathroom. And then I'll have to come back out here and like, I bounce around when I clean. So I'm constantly, you know, running here, there, and back again. And it keeps me really warm. So generally I don't get cold in the winter unless I'm not doing anything. You know, if I'm just sitting there, obviously I'm going to get cold. But if you're up moving around, especially like right now, all I'm doing is folding laundry and I'm getting warm because the furnace just kicked on. But we have our furnace, we got a Google Home or a Google smart furnace thing. Like furnace, you know, where you change the temperature. We got one of those and we hooked it up to our Echo Dots. So we have one in the kitchen now that's connected to Tim's account, which is connected to the thermostat. There's one in the bedroom and one in the sunroom that are all connected to Tim's account, which is connected to the thermostat. My Echo Dot is out here in the kitchen. It's connected to my Amazon account because we have separate accounts. It's connected to my Amazon account, which has Amazon Music. So I use it for music because I get more music than Tim does. So, you know, his echoes, we can say, Alexa, you know, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get her attention, but we can say her name and set the thermostat to 70 degrees and she'll turn it down to 70, which is nice. So it's literally just at the sound of my voice I can change the temperature in the house and not have to worry about it. So it's nice. I can just go cleaning. If I get hot, I can turn it down. If she gets cold, I can turn it up, you know, all while not having to stop cleaning to go mess with the thermostat and change it. It's really convenient, really nice, and that's why I'm never cold, because like I said, standing right here, the furnace is blowing out right underneath the washer and dryer, so it's hitting my feet and then going up my pant legs and making me hot while I'm standing here folding laundry. But I find if I have the laundry on top of the washer and dryer, it tends to get put away faster because I don't like seeing it up here, as opposed to like the last time I folded laundry on the tote out there in the kitchen, and that laundry didn't get put away for like 2 weeks. it just sat out there because it wasn't in my way. It wasn't bothering me at all. But now, since getting this shelf up behind the washer and dryer, I like to keep my washer and dryer clean. So now I don't have to worry about the laundry not getting put away, because I will put it away because it'll drive me nuts. You know? So, like I said, I'm just folding laundry, not doing a whole lot, honestly, but at the same time, I'm also doing something. You know, I'm not just sitting here. So, those socks do not match. That sock has a hole, so that sock is garbage. Just clean. That's, honestly, I swear that's all I ever do anymore, and that's okay with me, I guess. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I find that the more I keep cleaning, the more I keep it cleaned, and don't have to keep, like, massive cleaning every day. It's a little bit easier to tolerate, to deal with, and I don't get stressed out as easy with it. So just keep cleaning. That's what I do. I just, when in doubt, clean. I find I can't stress clean as much anymore these days because I have been keeping it a little bit better. Obviously, there's still your daily chores that you have to do, like laundry and dishes, sweep, mop, you know, your daily activities, but like I don't have to go and deep clean the counter and get it cleaned off anymore because I've been keeping it clean. You know, as clean as I can with having Tim living here, because, you know, he gets waters and doesn't dump them out or finish them or put them back in the fridge. But generally, like, this is nice. I still have to move this box from the picture frame, but, like, this is decent. Speaking of, I need to... Alexa, what's the thermostat set to?
The heat's set to 78.
Alexa, turn the thermostat down to 70.
The heat's set to 70.
And then I mute this one whenever I'm not talking to it for the furnace. And then that one's mine. So I mute mine, talk to the one that's connected to Tim's account. Tim must have turned the thermostat up this morning, or this afternoon before he left. Because he probably thought there was a chill in the air and didn't want Ella to get sick, but that's why I got hot. Because I'm standing here getting 78-degree heat, you know, blown at me. But yeah, you know, it's not the world's greatest thing that I do, but I do it, you know. But yeah, I just thought that was an interesting question that I never even thought to address on why I'm never cold, because it takes a lot for me to get cold. Most of the time, like this year, the cold outside has been hitting me a little harder. And Tim says it's this way every year because we go from such high heat to such drastic changes and cooling down that my body has to adjust, and it gets easier throughout winter, but I don't remember it ever being hard. But this year is a little harder to handle the cold outside. But, you know, with my heavy coat, I don't have an issue. There used to be winters where I never had a heavy coat. I would just full on wear a hoodie all year round. Wouldn't even think twice about it, honestly. That's just how I am, you know. I've been born and raised in PA, and the cold just doesn't seem to bother me as much as it used to most of the time. Like I said, this year it's a little harder, but as it gets colder and colder, it gets easier and easier to deal with. But, you know, we don't have any issues. And then another thing I wanted to address real quick while I fold some laundry is I posted a video a few weeks ago, I think, of me and Ella in the car. I had my jacket on, like unzipped, but Ella didn't have a jacket on, and that is, I got hate comments about it, like, if you're cold enough to need a jacket, your daughter's obviously going to be cold enough to need a jacket, and like, that's on car seat safety. You do not put a heavy winter jacket or bulky clothing on children who are in car seats, because then you cannot get the straps tight enough, and in the event of a crash, your kid's coat will be compressed by the straps and the baby could fly out of the car seat because the straps are not tight enough as opposed to up against themselves. So I will put her in long sleeve shirts, make sure she's nice and toasty. I always put a blanket over her like lap and everything after she's strapped in. So I will strap her in and then put the blanket over top so the blanket is not underneath the straps in any way. I will tuck it down between or beside her legs, but again, it's not interfering at all with the straps, so it's not gonna interfere with the straps being tight enough or anything like that. So, and then obviously as the car warms up and gets warmer, she kicks the blanket off because she doesn't need it anymore. That's on the car seat safety. I recommend, if you guys are unfamiliar with the car seat like restrictions and everything and what your kid should and should not wear in a car seat, I recommend looking into it, because it's definitely safer for me to take her out of the house and into the car, and from the car into the store, and vice versa, from the store to the car, from the car to the house. It's much quicker and safer for her to not have a winter coat on, just to be in long sleeve and pants, because otherwise, you know, I'm fiddling with her jacket, trying to get her in and out of her jacket for a few minutes each time we leave the house to get to the car. I have to take it off when we get her into the car. I have to take it and put it back on when we get out of the car to go into the store, take it off in the store, put it back on before we leave the store, take it off when we get out to the car, and so on and so forth. It's just not worth it, especially if we're doing multiple stops. It's just not worth it. So generally, I will not put her in a coat to go from the car to the store or whatever. I will take a blanket, that same blanket that I put on her lap after she was all buckled in, I will take that and wrap around her and carry her into the store to help keep her warm and keep the cold air off of her. But I'm not going to go and risk my child's life to put a heavy coat on her in the car seat, because it's just not worth it. It's not safe. No. So I would recommend doing your research on it. I've helped a couple of moms out before. A couple of other moms that I've tried to help out just didn't respond and said that it was something quick and easy, that they just threw on their kid to go get something and they were only in the car for 5 minutes. That doesn't make a difference. No matter how long or short of a period you are in your car, most accidents happen within 2 miles of your home. Not worth it. Keep your baby safe. Keep them happy, keep them healthy. If you are against what I do with my daughter regarding the cold winter weather, call someone if you want. They will tell you that I'm just doing what is best and safest for my child per car seat regulation protocols and child safety care. So yeah. I'm done with that spiel. I'm gonna finish folding the laundry and probably catch up with you guys in a little bit, maybe. I don't know, this clip's 18 minutes long, so I may just end this here. I don't know. If you guys like these kinds of videos where I just kind of talk with you guys and fold laundry or what have you, just let me know in the comments below. I'm just going to end this here, possibly start another vlog today. I'm not sure though, but that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.